What's up, folks? My name is Melvin. Welcome back to this amazing place that we call the internet. So, I wanted to describe the elements of this show, what I want it to feel like, what I want it to bring out in everyone that watches it. The goal is, I don't know, should the goal be everyone? I guess the goal should be one person. Just one person. I want one person to have any of these feelings while watching the show. I think it would give. I think these elements are things that I wish the world had more of. So that's why I'm including it in these 10-minute segments. So I want something more simplistic. And simplicity, I don't mean boring, but simplicity just means like we can talk about the simple things and have it be interesting. Any simple story can be interesting. I could talk about my shoes for one, segment and make an interesting story about it. So not worry about following algorithms or like, oh, how long has it been since I uploaded this? Like, just keep it simple. Just no schedule, no set. But I do want it to be in 10-minute segments. And the reason for that is just, there's a lot of good qualities about 10 minutes. It feels like a long time, but at the same time, it doesn't really take up a lot of time. A lot of people have 10 minutes in the day to do something. I have 10 minutes in the day. That's why I can make this show pretty much on whatever schedule, on whatever day I have. Worst case scenario, I just have to wake up about 15 minutes early to create one of these segments. So it works out for my schedule. It's great. It's fantastic. Does he want to come back in?
Yes.
All right. But he's gonna come. He's gonna want to come out again.
He misses you.
He's gonna want to come. Look. See, he doesn't want
He
to.
just wants attention.
Mm-hmm. He just wants. My boy wants attention. What other elements do I want from this show? I want a sense of just being calm and just, not even worrying about the time. Not even worrying about how I'm presenting myself, how I look. Just kind of let that by the wayside. How I sound, the fact that this is vertical, like, none of that really matters. What matters is the story, and that you're understanding the story, that I'm coming off as literate or something. What other elements am I looking for? I do want a sense of professionalism eventually. That quality I'm leaving to a little later. Simply because I think the other elements are just a little bit more important. I want to connect with at least one person. I want to have a conversation with at least one person. I guess I want you to learn something you wouldn't learn from most videos out there. I want you to see social media a little differently. I think social media right now, there's just a lot of issues with it. I just don't like seeing. I kind of want to present an opposite perspective of it. I don't know. It's just like, I don't go on Twitter, but then whenever I hear the things that are trending on Twitter, it sounds like a headache. It just sounds like a headache. It's just like, why do I want to listen to those things? I want to listen to positive things. I want to listen to things that like pump up my energy. I want to, I want to enlist that in you. I want to, like Steve from Blue's Clues. I swear, Steve from Blue's Clues has to be a catalyst for like all of this right now. Like, just like looking in the camera, talking into the camera, like as himself, Steve from, like, I don't know. I feel like that should be my personification from now on. It's just Steve from Blue's Clues. But that's probably just because I like the show too much. But yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm trying to get. No matter what day, whatever, when you come into the door, I present you with a smile. It's like, hello, friend. It's been such a long time. How are you? Hey, I just like finished eating a breakfast with Blue. Come join me. And you're just walking, and you're just like, oh no. Uh, where's my bacon? It was on this plate. I gotta go investigate. And then you draw 3 clues. Such a simple show, and yet so engaging. It's weird how engaging kid shows are. And I was always thinking about that too. Like, Mr. Rogers and like Sesame Street. How they try to engage with you talking about simple things. Having fun conversations about science and I don't really remember like how to make friends, schools, stuff like that. Um, it's weird. With the show Arthur, I actually really appreciated seeing other schools. Like I always thought that was cool. Like seeing what this school does and that school does. Because there were some interesting things about school, you know. Unfortunately, the school system is not very great, but, interesting things did come from going to public school. So I don't know. Like that's kind of the vibe I wanted. Like a classroom. That's another way of looking at it. Like a classroom. Um, an, a space where you know, you're hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Kind of. Like, I just want you, when you watch a video, I don't want you to expect anything. I just want you to watch and just see what happens. Um, I'm tired of, not doing anything. Like, I'm tired of not doing nothing. Anything is better than nothing. Speaking for 10 minutes is better than nothing. Is it 30 minutes? Is it an hour? No, but it's 10 minutes. We can do a lot with 10 minutes. We got to start with that. We got to start with we got to start with today, What are we going to do today? What are we going to accomplish today? That's the vibe I want from the show. It's just, hey, this is what's on my mind today, and I felt like sharing it with you, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that one person that's watching, is having a good time. I can't entertain millions of people. I can't socialize for a long period. I'm really bad with socializing, but hey, just give me like 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes to pretend that I'm doing that, to pretend that I'm talking to a single person. You know, I think that makes me feel better. And it lets me practice seeing the world in a better perspective. You know, it's so easy at my job to just think negatively. And this show, so far, I've been thinking great things about it. I've been thinking positive things. It's kind of it's a cool superpower when I can press the record button and like feel better, feel more energized. Wow, it's giving me. I think it's giving me an action to do. I'm not just thinking about it. I'm doing it. I'm feeling. Because I think I get the same feeling when I'm with friends too. Whenever I'm with someone, I'm a little bit more peppy. It forces me to kind of wake up. So I don't want you to feel that way as well. Watching the show, I want you to, whoa, this is here. Let me watch it. Let me have a great time. You know, you can't have the perfect show. You can't. So I'm not trying. I'm not trying to have a perfect show. I just want to impress one person. Just one person on the internet, and then that'll make me feel better for the rest of the day. And then I got to do it tomorrow. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. All right? Thank you so much. You guys take care.